Hey everybody, we're live. This is TS Hawkeye here with another retro toy review. It's the figure I want to talk about today is a G.I. Joe figure. Hey, huge G.I. Joe fan. I even got that. So, this is Hit and Run was originally released in 1988. He had a full green costume. He was one of the coolest looking G.I. Joes ever. The one that I want to talk about is the G.I. Joe Collectors Club exclusive Hit and Run. I really hope you can see that face because he looks like a fucking badass. You know, it's when he's holding all his gear, it's almost like he should have a cigar like Sergeant Rock. That's how cool this figure looks. And yes, I think smoking looks cool because I'm a smoker. So, another look. There's the back. There are the feet. So this has standard Joe articulation, which I'll show you. It's up and down. It's on a ball neck. He has mid torso. He's at the shoulders. He's got the swivel on the elbow. Turns on the wrist. This is a character that does have an up and down and a side to side on his wrists. He does have the hip articulation, double jointed knees, and feet. Some Joes are on a pivot. This one is not. So, again, another look. One more look at the figure, and then we'll go into his accessories. And he comes with quite a few. He does his skin is painted green, which does it matches the original figure. The only color on the original figure was on his helmet. He had glasses that were mounted on top of his helmet, and they were red. And he does come with red glasses that mount on his helmet. Oh. All right, I will show you. These stay on really, really well. This helmet has been used a few times. But no fault. You know, and a lot of the Collectors Club figures, excuse me, used parts from other figures. That's not a problem because they use them so well for the most part that, you know, it's they look amazing. All right. So there's Hit and Run in his helmet with the only color other than green, black, and other green. He also came with the stand with the G.I. Joe codename Hit and Run. I know that's backwards for you, but I hope you can get it. He was always, he came with a backpack, or not a backpack, I'm sorry. The original 1988 figure came with a pouch with a hook on it. So I always thought that he was a mountaineer. They've kind of kept that going a bit. He did come with this rope thing with hooks on it. That's in a drawer. I'm not worried about that. But he came kind of with this mountaineer thing. Holds it really well in both hands. Nothing, nothing wrong there. He also came with 2 of these little gray guns. And again, he holds stuff really well. That was a thing early in the line when the 25th anniversary came out, that they didn't really hold their stuff well. He does. It's so there are the guns in his hands, and he has 2 holsters that hold these guns. Most notably, the one right there, right on the front of him. Fits in there so nice. It sits nice and tight, so it's not going anywhere. The second one, unfortunately, doesn't sit as well. That is, he has the holster on his leg. We're going to put that in there. It's not a bit, it doesn't sit terribly, but it's there we go. It's in there, but it doesn't stay really well for the most part. Hit and Run also comes with a gray knife that we've seen before. We've seen this knife several times in the line, but it's a good sculpt. It's a good accessory. Again, holds it very, very well. And he has a holster for that on his ankle. Stays in there well enough for posability. The last accessory that we're going to talk about is his gun. I love this. I love this sculpt of this gun. It's come with a few figures, but it really, really works for this figure. All right, so there he is holding his gun. And this is what I'm saying. I can see this figure chomping on a cigar or something. So the only complaint that I may, and it's very minor, but he can't hold his gun high with both hands, but he can hold it, in a relaxed pose with both hands. This is how it's on my shelf anyway, No, so like I said, this is the JoJo Collectors Club exclusive Hit and Run. I could probably give you more information, but I'm not going to, because I would have to look it up. I really enjoy the Collectors Club figures. They were giving us the Collectors Club is pretty much over, I think. But they were giving us figures that the main line in Hasbro wasn't, which is also over, unfortunately, until there's another movie, which I hope comes out, and which I hope is better than the last 2, even though I love The Rock as Roadblock, one of my favorite characters. So, anyway, that was the Collectors Club exclusive Hit and Run. You have any questions, comments, concerns, well wishes, death threats, just leave them down in the comments there. Remember, hit that like button and subscribe, and keep collecting. We'll see you next time.